I'm joined here now with the founders of the Border City Brewing Company. And first of all, where did you guys get the idea to start this?
We've all been really great pals, and me and Jim both are entrepreneurs, business owners, and we talk about a lot of funny ideas. And I think there's a rumor that we tried to start businesses when we were like 12. Um, but yeah, we've helped each other out. We've worked with each other over the years, and then one day Jim mentioned that someone offered him to buy that they wanted to know if he wanted to buy a brew system, uh, and I thought that was a great idea. We started joking around about it for a while. It was just kind of this thing that we would talk about and keep going over maybe about a year. And then our wives thought, this is a really good idea. Our parents thought, you and Jim and we actually, I registered the URL, so we called it the Border City Brewing Company, just kind of as a joke, like, hey, look, we could do this. And it just kept snowballing a little bit. And then one day our wives were like, why don't you guys do this for real? And we're like, well, we're both really busy. And Owen overheard us talking about it one time when we were all camping. And then at the end of the camping trip, he's like, I'd love to do this. And we kind of just took it from there. And it became a lot of conversations, a lot of just emails back and forth. Let's meet for some beers, talk about what it could be. And this was, I would say, 2018, we started talking about it, something around there. That's when we really thought this was going to be an idea.
Yes, this is really exciting. And how did the process first come along for creating the beer?
Rob likes to joke that we're probably one of the first beer companies started over by text messaging. And all three of us really enjoy beer. And it's something that Rob's background, he's heavily involved in the beer culture. He does a lot of printing and merchandise for breweries and other things in that area. So when you start talking about starting a beer company, we have a guy that's right involved, not just a consumer, but somebody that's heavily involved in the industry already. So when you're getting ready to start it, he knows a lot of people and got a lot of great insight. And that's what really kind of helped it get started.
And can you tell me just a bit about the brewing process?
Initially, when we were all getting together trying to figure this all out, we had these grand plans of restaurant and a brew house and everything. We're going to set it up in Lloyd and kind of pay homage to the hardworking community here. And we all got together at a local establishment here in the basically early spring, late winter of 2020. And we thought we had it all figured out. And then, COVID hit and changed a bunch of plans on us, right? Though, so, I mean, instead of just stopping there, throwing in the cards and say, well, maybe another time, we had to kind of switch gears and kind of reevaluate how we we're going to work towards this. So using a lot of Rob's contacts, we were able to reach out with some really cooperative brewers that were that took the time to help us along and guide us through it and really work with us to figure out what we needed and the best way to kind of get us going there and get our foot going in the right direction.
And is there plans to hopefully bring that eventually to Lloydminster?
Well, that was always the case. We always really wanted to bring beer culture to Lloydminster. There's already a thriving community, a great brewery already there, and people that really love beer. And we just really thought, why not give it a chance for us, even if it's for a summer, for a fall, a couple batches. But really now it's really a lot of people are asking, what are you going to do now? And we've always hoped that we could bring a place where our community can come, we can support the community, we can do events, really bring jobs to Lloydminster as well, and leave something for like a next generation after us. So we're hoping that we'll have a small microbrewery to start in Lloyd. When the beer keeps selling, we'll be able to buy something, but we want to be able to keep what we already find is a really great beer in a can in the liquor stores, but be able to offer like small batch, one-off, maybe even one keg of this is going to be specialty, and really try a lot of things. So really be something boutique and small, but then still be able to cater Alberta and our fans that, not everyone's from Lloydminster, so people other places can have it and try it. So we have a lot of big dreams, but we got a lot of work ahead of us.
And if people are looking to buy the beer, where should they go?
Within Lloydminster, we've had, a lot of the liquor stores here have taken a chance on us and brought a few flats in and kind of given us a shot here, and it's worked out really well for them and for us, right? So some of the early adopters so far have been Tate's Liquor Store, the Southridge Liquor Store, and On the Rocks has brought some in, and as well as the 18th Street Liquor Junction. And then outside of that, we've had interest from 3 or 4 different liquor stores in Calgary. There's a couple in Red Deer, some in Edmonton and Whitecourt. So there's you're not just limited to Lloyd only. There's a few other places out there to get it.
It was a dream that we've talked about, and it's starting to happen. And we're just really, personally, I'm excited for the next part of it, the next stage, and getting the brewery open. That's going to be the most exciting part, when people can come into the doors and see what's going on and hopefully take home some of it with them.
Thank you all so much for your time today.